This is M.A.X.X, a PC game that I've been interested in for a long time and played it. It's a flat screen game. It's not 3D or anything, and it's a war game. I like to. I wanted to show how to play it because there was only one other video online that wasn't very interesting for it. So I usually go to new game here, get started. I like to do the custom games. You click here. I put it on average. This is computer opponent. You can put them on clueless, apprentice, average, expert, master. I normally play when I'm on it. I play on master, but I play against several opponents. But to speed things up, I'm gonna put it on average. I'm only gonna have one opponent. Your turn timers and everything. I'm gonna have no limit on my decision, and 90 seconds on their decision, the computer's decision to make a decision. And I'm going to do turn-based instead of simultaneous. That way I can get up and get a cup of coffee, use the restroom, whatever, after my turn. I don't have to worry about pausing and everything. I always like to start out with a lot of credits, 250. This is basically your minerals, your riches, resource levels, rich. I don't like to mess around. The longest duration is 400 turns to complete the game. This is the settings I like to have it on. Except when I'm by myself, like I said, I crank it up to master or god mode. You have several plans you can choose from. I usually choose some place I can get in a corner. I like to choose the chosen ones because they can dominate the air the fastest, build airplanes and everything, and take over the sky, and then from there I figure you can dominate the board. I can play, this is me. I could change it. Each one of these have different strengths, and it tells you that down here at the bottom. My scan AWACS +2 turn fighter starts out with a longer range and all that, and then if you pick other clans, they may have like missile launchers or boats that do better things, or it's up to you, whatever you want. But like I said, I like to dominate the skies, so I'm going to pick the chosen clan, and I'm going to be against one computer player now. Normally I would go ahead and crank it up to 3, but I'm not going to do that just so y'all don't get bored, because it takes a long time. We're going to go 1-on-1, and it's going to be on average. And I don't know who I'm up against. It's one of those other clans. And let's get started. Okay. Now this here is when you start out in the beginning. You start out with one constructor, this stuff. Now here's your credits, the 250 credits that I wanted up front. And the reason why, because you can upgrade this different stuff. My first constructor has 40 cargo in it. It's over here. I can raise that by and basically buy it through these gold credits. But I'll leave this one here alone. Engineer, I like to have them at 25, so I'm going to buy one. Make sure their cargo is at 25. This is a surveyor. It surveys the ground, tells you where the minerals are under the ground. So I like to have 2 of those. So I'm going to buy one of those for 9 gold, and it's taken that away from my credits. Okay, I'm going to get me another constructor, a second constructor, and I'm going to put him at 55 cargo. There's a reason I do that, and because I know what the buildings cost, and so that's what I do. And then I'm going to build a third constructor, and I'm going to give him 60 cargo, because I'm going to have him build my air plant, and I want them airplanes up and running as quickly as possible. So I'm not going to mess around with him. Okay, I'm going to get second engineer. There's a 2 right there, let you know. 25, like I said. You want at least 25 on cargo on them. You can come up with your own strategies, obviously, but I'm just giving you my strategy, and seems to work for me every time, other than, you know, in God mode if I'm up against 3 people or something. Okay, now here's a scanner. You want one of these because that lights up the sky around you and lets you know if there's any enemies in the area or they're coming or whatever. So you definitely need a scanner. I like these assault guns here, so I have 111 credits left. I'm going to buy 3 assault guns, and I'm going to come over here and I'm going to upgrade their range. That way if anything gets in the range, they can hit it. They should be able to hit them before they can hit me, hopefully. Unless they've upgraded theirs, they get a chance to upgrade their stuff too. And so each clan's different, and each the computer adjusts and whatever. Okay, I'm going to upgrade their attack, my tank's attack. I'm going to do it again. I have 8 credits left. I'm going to upgrade the armor. That way, if they get hit, they can withstand a couple hits, hopefully, and not get destroyed. Alright. Okay, so everything's set up the way I like it. I'm going to hit done.
Select landing site.
And now the cool thing about this game is you decide which continent you want or whatever. I like to have my back in the corner. So I'm going to choose to be right. Actually, I think I'm going to go up here. Right here. Set up my base. Alright, this is what your basic base starts out with: a mining station and all the equipment you wanted or could afford. Here's your surveyors. You see those dots? That represents green represents fuel under the ground, which my mining station is collecting that 9 fuel. There's gold and ore. Gold is gold, of course, and the ore is white, and that's called that's your cargo in this game. It's called cargo. So looky here, we're having our surveyor find some more neat stuff. There we go. See this 16 ore? That's a good thing. We'll get right on that. Okay. Now, if you click on something else, that'll go away because it gets kind of confusing. Now, I like turning my range on these tanks. That way I can see where are they going to shoot something. What's their perimeter? So I'll bring him over here. And he can touch the side of the board, see? And then I'm going to bring this one down here. Interlocking with him. I'm building a barrier here, like a fence, to keep the enemy out. Put that there. See, there's plenty of room there. I'll just back him up a little bit. Now, if you notice when I move these, I lost one of my shots. They can shoot 2 shots here. As long as you don't move it past the halfway point, you can still have 1 shot left. And if you don't move them at all, you get 2 shots. That's if the enemy comes in. It'll only shoot them once now, because I moved him, and that took up some of the energy. But now that they're in position, next round, if I leave them alone, they can do that. Okay, okay. Here's your gun. Here's your engineers. I'd like to. Let's see here. Do a perimeter just like we did with the tanks. I'm going to build. go inside of them, and build a gun turret for defense.
Awaiting orders.
We'll use this guy. Come out. Gun turret for defense. Backing these tanks up with these gun turrets.
Ready.
I'm building my perimeter so it's strong. Can withstand some hits. Now I know that
Exhausted.
my 16 ores right here. I'm collecting 14 ore and 9 fuel at the moment. The more you collect, the better, because then you can build more units and as the game rolls on. Okay, but I got my constructors here.
All systems go.
And this one here, I only allocated him 40. Oh,
Searching.
let's see, I got my other surveyor. Let's move him. See what he can find. Okay, nothing there. Ooh, looky here. 13 gold. There's a gold deposit under there, which is important. Because that's how you get your upgrades once you start collecting the gold. So we've got a nice, really nice pocket of minerals here that we can capitalize off of.
Awaiting orders.
Okay, with my first constructor, I'm going to build a power station. It's going to take me 8 turns to do it. It's going to cost me 40 ore or 40 minerals. Or cargo, as they call it cargo in the game, but I like to refer to it as ore. That's what you're pulling out of the ground. Okay, here we go. Boom, he's in construction.
Standing by.
Here's my guy with 60. This is my scanner. I'm going to move him down out of the way. If you look at the scanner too, over here on the overall screen, over here in the corner, that lights up the area. If it's not lit up, you can't see that enemy coming. So you need to keep your radar up and running, and that's what that does for your scanner for now. There's other things that'll do it too. We'll get into later. Okay, this is. Remember, I gave him all the cargo he could possibly hold because I want to build my air, since that's my specialty. I want to get some airplanes in the air right away, before anybody else does. Take over the skies, like America likes to do. I think anybody that likes war or
All systems go.
has war would prefer to have those guys. Alright, I can't quite reach this mining. Oh yeah, I can. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm going to build, with my last constructor, a new mining station in 6 turns. It's going to cost me 48. And I'm going to put it right over that 16 ore, because I want that 16 ore. Now once this is done, you'll combine it with the 14, and I'll have 30 coming in, see? And then I have a power station going up, which is kind of like a nuclear power plant, which that way as we expand, we'll have plenty of power. Right now we only have one little generator here. Let me turn off the survey so we see what's going on. And then we have our air plant going. So everything's off to a great start. This is turn 1. I'm going to end it, and the computer can take their turn. They have 90 seconds to do it, and usually don't take them that long. Let's see. Okay, they got 1:30. Okay, green. The green is the opponent. So on this overall screen, green will show up. That's the bad guy. Okay. When you pull these engineers out, you want to put them close to your base like this, because that's where you're extracting your ore from.
Unit completed.
Which they need ore in order to build stuff. So I turn my range on, remember, on my guns. I'm going to check out these these gun turrets and see how they're doing. Yeah, see, this is their perimeter. So see how they're interlocking, just like my gun turrets were. That's good. That looks really good. So
Standing by.
probably wouldn't hurt to have a little more of them. I think for now, I'm gonna go ahead and build a storage container.
Transfer complete.
If you look here, we can only hold 25 ore, and we're cranking out 14 a day, I think. So
Ready.
if we build a storage container, we'll be able to hold more. So let's do that. Storage unit. Okay, now this engineer is working on that. We have these constructors working on this.
Standing by.
This engineer could use something to do.
Awaiting orders.
Get this scanner out of the way.
Awaiting orders.
Give him 4 ore.
Transfer complete.
Let him build a fuel tank to hold the extra fuel if we get any. It's good to get them going.
Ready. Transfer complete.
We have any gold yet? Let's see. Let's check out the survey. Yeah, we got 1 gold in our mining station, so we could build a gold storage.
All systems go.
Normally, I'd be more worried about my perimeter right now, but since we're only playing against 1 player, and it's on average, they're not sophisticated as they would be if you cranked it up to God mode or Master or something. So I'm comfortable with this for now. I may regret it, but we'll see. Okay, we have 5 ore remaining in our station, and there's turn 2. So let's go to 3. Oh, we forgot to run our surveyors around. Green's taking their turn. Okay. Ooh, nice. Anytime you can find pockets of stuff. It's nice because as you expand, it makes it available. The more minerals you have, the more stuff you can build eventually. Okay. Let's turn that off. See what's going on here. Oh, that's what
All
I'm doing.
systems go.
Yeah, I kind of like the way that's set up. That's okay. We'll leave it that way. Turn 3's over. Green's taking their turn.
New units available this
There
turn.
we go. All my storage units is kicking in now. I have extra storage on things.
Unit completed. Unit completed. Unit completed. Awaiting orders. All systems go.
So I have a lot more room in there now. Let's go with 18. I'm gonna build me another.
Complete.
I'm gonna build another a gun turret up here. Like I said, I mean my perimeter's kind of weak still. I mean, it's nice having these guns here and stuff, but I like to make sure this is secure. That way I don't have to worry about it.
Surveying.
Nobody likes getting a surprise attack and getting penetration and then getting in behind you. That's why the whole basis of putting it in the corner comes into play. Okay, everything's moving along nicely. Turn 4. Let's go. This may seem a little boring now when it's getting off the ground, but boy, when you start building airplanes and fighters, and ground attack planes, and
Searching.
upgrading, it's a very, very fun game. Like I said, I'm old school. I like the flat screen. Nothing fancy, no 3D,
All
but
systems go.
not that there's anything wrong with it, of course. Let's see what we got in here. We got 21 ore. Got plenty of room. We're not wasting nothing. Let's go again. Okay, green, take your turn.
New unit.
Here's our other gun turret.
Unit
Backing
finished.
us up. Kind of right now, just kind of waiting. Once we get our planes, we'll start saving a little bit of ore back. That way, when our planes kick in, I went to allocation there. So we got 35 in storage. We can hold it's like about 70, about twice that much or so, 75. So we're okay. Let it ride. Turn 6. I'm scared to put these surveyors too far away from the base because they're very vulnerable. They have no defense at all against very little defense. They can take 2 hits usually from a. Now there's our mining station up and running. Now, bingo, we have another 16 ore coming into the play. We have a spillage of 2 fuel. We have +2 on the fuel. You can take that off and apply it to gold or ore. Let's put it on the ore for now because ore is very important. Now we have 30 ore a day coming in. That's awesome. So this will hit its capacity. The reserve will probably hit its capacity next turn. So maybe we better build another storage unit
Awaiting orders.
for the ore. Let's go with we'll do it 2 turns.
Transfer complete.
We're saving some money back, saving some ore back for the.
Systems go.
Let's build a couple of them. What the
Transfer
heck?
complete.
Plenty
Awaiting orders.
of storage. Oh, you can't reach the. That's not connected actually. Okay, it has. Your engineers have to be right up against your other buildings that are operational. They can't be in construction. In other words, this is kind of on its own. This gold storage until these are done, and then it will connect it to the whole system. You know what? We only have 1 power generator here, and I got a feeling we're going to need another one here soon. So let's build another generator. We better be doing it pretty quickly. Let's try about 18. See what that gets us. Power generator. 2 turns. Cost me 16 ore. Okay. Let's do that because 1 generator can run 1 building. Oh, that's right. Well, we're going to shut one of these down. We don't have the power to run it. You have to have 1 generator per building. We have a big power station coming in, but it's not online yet. So, let's see. Which one do we want to shut down? We want to shut down the. We better shut down the 16 because this has 9 fuel. We need that fuel, I think. Okay, let's shut this one down. All right, we gotta shut down our new power station already, or our new mining station because we don't have the power. Shut it down 1. Oh, we had 2 turns, didn't we, on that? Okay. Well, we had to shut it down. Turn 7. We need more power. If I wouldn't have done that, it would do it for me automatically. And it explains to you when it does do it. But, okay. Turn 8. I'm done with it. I'm holding this pattern for a minute till everything's developed. There's 400 turns total, so.
New units available this turn.
Okay, our new power station's online. Our new generator came online. Same time I didn't need it. And our storage unit. Our air unit. Now we're getting interesting.
Unit completed.
You guys won't fall asleep now because we're gonna turn our big power station on. We're gonna turn our generator off. They didn't want me to. Well, let's do it this way then. I'm gonna turn this on. And I turn my other generator on. It must be more efficient that way. Allocate. Okay. Now I'm going to turn my air plant on. Alright. Here's your options. You got your fighters, which since we have air superiority supposedly first, we know that. We're not going to worry about taking out their fighters. I don't think they have any fighters in the sky yet. They shouldn't. We should be the first ones out there. So let's build it. A.W.A.C.X, which is basically a scanner. It lights up that darkness I was talking about with the other. This is a portable one though. This is actually flies and scans and tells us where the enemy's at and everything. As we can fly around. It's mobile. Okay, and then we're going to build the ground attack planes because they will take out anything on the ground, including their base. And we're going to go try to find them real quick and take care of them. There's only one. I'm only fighting one computer player on this round, so I'm going to go get him. And even if I had maybe 3 computer players I was playing against, I would go try to kill one of them right off the rip. So let's go get this turkey. I'm going to crank this up down here. Here's my A.W.A.C.X. I'm going to build it ×4. I'm going to really spend the ore, our reserves and everything we got. I'm going to pour it into this in 2 turns. We're going to have an A.W.A.C.X for 48 ore. Like I said, because I really want to get on them quickly. See, it just turned off my power. It turned on my big power plant and turned off my generators, which I was trying to do, but it didn't want me to do it. But now I'm using enough power, it had to, so that's okay. Sometimes you're smarter than a computer, sometimes the computer's smarter than you. So, all right. Under allocation, under my minerals, I'm down 10. I'm going to be down 10 a day, and I've got 36, or I've got 53. So I've got 5 turns worth of building them planes fast, which I should be able to crank a couple planes out by then. So. Let's let it go. There's 9 turns, so end that turn. We haven't got attacked yet, which is a good thing. They haven't found us yet, but they could. Depending on how close they are a lot of times. They must be pretty far off. I'm going to hold this pattern. We'll have our A.W.A.C.X next turn, so I'm going to go ahead and end this turn. And we can light up more sky. If we look at the overall screen, we only have a little bit lit up there. Let's light some more up, find the bad guys. And they haven't attacked us yet, so we're not really sure which direction they're going to come from. Okay. Here's my A.W.A.C. So now I can light it up. Let's make sure our continent, this landmass that we're on, is clear of enemy, because that's the main thing. We don't want a bunch of tanks rolling up on us or something. So let's run down here. Fly down here and make sure this area is clear. This plane cannot attack, but it can see the enemy before they see it. So only a anti-aircraft could take it out too, which they may or may not have yet. We'll find out. But since it picks it up. Oh, look, we got enemy already. Look on the overall screen, we have 2 green beeps. And here's 2, these are called scouts. I don't know if you can see them on the ground or not, but they're right there. They'll come up and take out my surveyors, or They're not real dangerous unless you get a bunch of them together, like a wolf pack. So we'll leave them alone, keep going. We might be going in the right direction to find their base, though, because they're coming up. They're coming straight up. Okay, we're ready for them. We got our tanks and our perimeter up and running. We got a plane coming too, a ground attack plane, which will help on the defense a lot. I'll try to talk as we're moving along here. Okay, 12 turns. Here they come. Come on in, son. We're ready for you. We'll smoke you. Come on in. Okay. I still don't see their base yet. We're looking for their base, which is going to be just... They're going by the same rules we are here. Now remember when I said those gun turrets, if I move these tanks, they'll lose one of their shots. I'll leave them alone. Let this guy get in here. See, this is my range. That's why I always turn that range on right here. I turn the range off, but I like having that range on. Now, if I click on him, it would go kill him, but because I'm on the tank. But if I right click him, it'll tell me his range. See, they're kind of weak, but they can do some damage to your surveyors. And he's looking to kill a couple of my surveyors, but I'm smarter than that. I'm hiding them, keeping them back. Okay, I'll quit talking. We'll go another turn here. I talk. Oh, there you go. Oh, you got too close to him, son. Ha ha. How you like that? It's starting to get interesting.
New unit.
Aha. Now it's going to get real interesting. Here's a ground attack plane. One of my favorite things in this game. Now we have even more defense here. I'm going to leave him here for now. We only seen one more scout coming, but we're not sure how many's coming. We don't know where their base is, so let's leave him there. Find out where their base is, I'll fly down and start messing with them. But there's no sense in running him all around. You don't really waste fuel. You don't really have to recharge their fuel. You have to recharge their shots. Let me click on him here and we'll get a look at him. See, he's moved a little bit. There's his movement. He's still got all of his shots. He can shoot 2 shots. Now he can move his entire movement, unlike the tanks, and still fire these 2 shots. Here's his hit points, 18. Okay. Turn 15. I got that cranking out. We just gotta find our base. Where are we at here? There's already whacked. Now he'll fly around by himself. If you forget to move him, as long as it's you've told him to go somewhere, he'll do it. I don't think their base is going to be down there, but we'll go down a little bit farther just in case, because their base isn't very big yet, so we've got to make sure we search it well. Alright. We got another plane working here. Get 2 planes. Find their base. This board's going to wrap up pretty rapidly, hopefully. Unless they're ready for me. I don't think they're going to be. Too quick. I'm on them too quick. This strategy I use is very deadly. I'm pouring all my resources right now. Instead of building a bunch of buildings and going out and collecting a bunch of stuff, I'm just getting a few of these planes off the ground because I know that that's my advantage. That's the true advantage I have. My A.W.A.X.X moving down there by itself because I told him to. I had him. It's their turn right now, but there it is. Okay, my turn. Oh, looky here. Now, see, if there would have been an anti-aircraft in their base, that plane would have stopped. He wouldn't fly up in there if he was going to get blown up. But this engineer could be building one right here. Well, guess what, boys? We know that. Let's get our planes down there and get on them before they build some anti-aircraft, because they don't have any. They are in a world of trouble, ain't they? Okay, you can see up here on the overall screen where my planes went. Now I got them locked in, so I really don't have to move them anymore. It'll take several turns for them to get down here. Just check my plant, make sure there ain't another plane ready. I can build something else. Let's see how much fuel we got. We have 53 ore, so we're not like throwing any out the window or anything, so we're good. I haven't seen that other scout yet either, have we? We blew one of them up. He got a little too close for my tank's comfort. Okay. Turn 19. My ground attack planes are still going down there. Hopefully that guy didn't make an anti-aircraft and he blows up my A.W.A.C.X. There's my other ground attack. We'll send him down there. Send him that way. They don't have a lot of power either. They don't have a big power plant like I do, so if we get down there right away and take out their power, they won't be able to generate this ore or fuel or whatever they got going on there. So let's get on them. This board's going to be wrapped up pretty rapidly once we... And you can get in some big battles with this. Don't let this fool you. You play on these, you play 2 or 3 players, they're ready for you when you come in, but they're just not ready this round. I'm keeping it simple, just to show you the actual game and the different buildings and how fun it can be. There's a lot more to this. So you can build a... I haven't even shown you what to do with all the gold and everything. If you start collecting gold, well, you can do upgrades like we did there in the beginning. You see that? Ground attack plane. I took out the power. You don't see no lights going on in the buildings. Guess what? They're shut down. I got them shut down already. The only thing they can do is take this engineer and try to build another generator or something and get some power back. But guess what I'm going to do now? I'm going to take that engineer out. So, oh, he's down here trying to build something on my area. Nope. Sorry. War is war. Can't let you do that. We're all over like maple syrup, son. We're in a world of trouble. I got a third plane coming too. Okay. Oh wow, pretty cool. Since my airplane shut down and saved me fuel, I have my generators on. Okay. Take these out so they don't build a power plant. I'm starting to use up my shots. You can see on my plane there where I've used 4 shots. Eventually you got to reload. In order to reload, you got to go back to your base. That's no fun. This flight vehicle yard can build anti-aircraft, so it's probably a good idea to go ahead and make sure it's wiped out. You only get 2 shots per round, so it takes like 4 to destroy that thing. We're getting there. Alright, we need to do something else with our gold or it's probably going out the window. Ooh, we got 144 backed up already. So I figured, okay. Turn down the ore. Start collecting the gold. Okay, we got 2 gold coming in per day now. Only 24 ore. We have 144 stash. Okay. Let's see. What are we going to do here? Where's our gold? Okay, we got a gold plant here. Let's...
Standing by.
Get the old constructor out.
Transfer complete.
Fill him up. Send him out right here and start collecting this big pocket of gold. Me gold, me gold. I got to have the gold. Look at here. If he's in a big battle, that would be very important.
Awaiting orders.
This battle's kind of casual. I'm just kind of going through the motions for y'all so you can get a good grasp of it. Now, this is a connector. It only costs 2 ore, but in one turn. But I like to connect everything. This cannot run by itself. We need either a generator out here or we need to be connected to it. Remember? So
Awaiting orders.
you just wait to do that. It's just get your engineers up there. It's going to take a few rounds to build that anyway. 5 rounds, so yeah, I don't know. Build another gold plant, right? Or another gold storage, because we're getting ready to start extracting some gold out of the ground. Quite a bit of it, actually.
All systems go.
So get these guys over here. Get this all sewed up and attached.
Standing by.
Maybe build another plane. Let's build another A.W.A.C.K. What the heck? Light up the sky a little more. Build it a couple turns. We're not really stressed now. We're already pouring all over them like maple syrup. So we're good on that. It did some adjustments for me. It turned my power station back on because I was using too much power. Turn this surveyor off so we see what's going on. You can tell because the buildings are lit up. What's working, what's not. We got the power station working, the 2 mining stations, and the air plant. Let's get out here and blow some more stuff up. Ooh, see, he was already locked in on it. So I got their mining station. There's a way you can block it in to where once their mining stations are destroyed, then the board's over. That makes it quick. You better protect, like they better protect them or they're done. Because you can't do nothing without mining stations anyway.
Enemy detected.
Now it's just a formality of wrapping things up. But you can build fighters and all kinds of stuff out of your
Completed.
air plant. You can build these transports. I could pick up my tanks, fly them down there and drop them off right there on their continent and attack them. But a lot of times they have missile launchers and stuff that can take those out too. But I mean, there's sky's the limit on options pretty much. Enemy detected somewhere. Oh, I see him. He's popping in over here. I see you. So,
All systems
let's see if
go.
our tank can get him without running out of ammo here. Oh, couldn't quite make it. See, he went a little bit too far on his motion and lost his shots. So that's probably not good. We better run him back because he's defenseless at that point if he can't shoot. We better maybe bring him some backup.
All systems go.
Closer. That guy comes up here, this thing will shoot him here.
Ready.
There we go. He got back up if he decides to come up here and take a shot at him. Alright,
Unit completed.
looky here. We're attached. Now we're attached to this new construction. Probably could use a gun turret out here. Let's go with, you can build a gun turret in one day with 24 ore. So
Transfer complete.
I know that because I play this game all the time. Build, gun turret, 1 turn, 24. Okay, just in case that scout comes up here, it will take it out. Alright. Turn 25. Complete.
New units. All systems go. All systems go.
Ooh, I'm down a low or now, son. Okay, A.W.A.C.
Unit completed.
Our extra A.W.A.C. ready. Send it out here and see if there's any scouts out here messing with. Oh, I don't see any. Thought there'd be a scout out here somewhere. It's okay.
Unit finished.
Get these babies wrapped up. How much we got? 82. 200. Might as well build a couple more attack planes. Oh, let's see. We're going to be looking for the remainder of them. Well, we built that extra A.W.A.C. Yeah, let's build a couple of these and maybe another A.W.A.C. Send out the search party to get all the stragglers. We might as well crank it up. This board's about over. We'll crank it up, crank it as fast as they can. If they can't produce it, then they'll go ahead and just shut the plant down for a day until they can. Okay, ground attack plane ready in 3 turns. Okay. Well, about got them down here. It's their turn right now. Okay. There ain't much they can do.
Systems go.
Alright, if you look on the overall screen, there's no green down here anymore. We took out their
All
base.
systems go.
We gotta just pick up the stragglers. There's a surveyor.
Standing by.
This board should be about over.
Ammunition is low. Awaiting orders.
Let's see if it's over. 27 turns.
Enemy spotted.
Uh-huh. Still a guy up here.
New unit available this turn.
There's our mining station with our gold in it. Me gold's ready. Look at this. Ooh, 10 a day. Extra 4 fuel a day. We'll have more oil. Okay. Let's send these guys
All
out there.
systems go.
Go get that turkey. Oh, something else lit up. It's okay.
Standing by.
I'll probably shoot these guys, but at this point, I'm not really. I'm just wanting to wrap the board up. I'm not really worried about even if one of these guys ends up getting killed. If they get hit twice by these scouts, I can take one out, but that's okay. What do we got building here?
Building.
Oh, a ground attack plane. That's perfect. So you can fly down here and clean them up in a minute.
Standing by.
Alright, we got them lit up good with our A.W.A.C. right in between them. What did we do down here? Did we already move these?
Ready. Standing by.
Nope.
All systems go.
So we're searching.
Enemy detected.
Oh, we found one. Where's he at? Just gotta clean them up now. They're pretty much toast.
Ammunition is low.
Now that he's completely out of ammo, you have to build something called a hangar for him to go into.
Standing by.
See if we can do that. There we go. I know from experience it's 48 for 2 days.
Transfer complete.
Takes 2 days to build at 48, so build, hangar, 2 days, times it by 4, speed it up, spend the ore, the extra ore, get it done. There's the hangar. That's where he'll go to reload his missiles. And the board might be over by then, but if it isn't, he can go reload and get back in it. And his name ain't Bennett. Oh. Okay. Enter. See, attacked my tank. See if this guy takes it out. Yeah. I assume that. This guy's got 2 shots now though, because he ain't moved. They're in big trouble. You talking to me? Oh, you talking to me? Oh. Okay, where'd the other guy go? Let's get ready to whack up here fighting. If you right click, you won't accidentally move your tank down there. I've done that several times. Oh, there you are.
All systems go.
See if we can reach you. Dang, only 1 shot. But we got our ground attack plane, remember? Let's see if we can finish him off. I can't show you what the hangar looks like, but it might end the turn. And then the game. But you've seen a picture of it. Alrighty. Where's the green at?
Standing by.
We're hunting green burgers. Green scouts. Don't see any.
Unit ready.
See, this is ridiculous. It should be over because they can't build nothing. There you are. 3 of them. Ooh, I think there's a up there taking over my base with 3 of them. Must have been. Oh, there we go.
Ammo
Oh,
depleted.
that guy's out of ammo. He's heading back to get recharged.
All systems go.
This guy might as well come up here and get involved.
Ready.
There's the scout killer from that direction. Come on down here, son. I got him boxed in now. Here's our hangar.
Unit completed.
Okay. Well, your planes can land in there and reload. They might get a chance to see it. There's several buildings you can build. Light factory, like I said. Nick, you can build anti-aircraft. Remember I went down there and took out theirs?
Standing by.
Went down there and took out their anti-aircraft building.
All systems go. Enemy spotted.
Alright, we see you now. Oh crap, see how I did that? Didn't mean to move him. I went to grab this plane.
Standing by.
Oh, now I can click it. Click it or ticket. Okay.
Movement exhausted.
Where you guys at? Another.
Movement exhausted.
Pretty sure there's one more.
Standing by.
Scout somewhere.
Enemy spotted.
There we go. Where you at? Oh, bunch up. What's up? What's up with that? Where they at?
Unit ready.
Holy mackerel. He was massing an attack. Oh, too bad for you. New ground attack plane. With a lot of bullets.
Spotted. Ammo depleted.
Okay. Next round he can get in there. We'll probably have to go there because we're under attack.
Standing by. Ammunition is low. Awaiting orders. Enemy detected.
See, even though I moved his whole movement, he still got a shot. So, since this guy just appeared all of a sudden from nowhere, still take him out. You don't lose your shots because of your movement with your planes. That's nice. Works out really good.
Movement exhausted.
See, he's just out of range. I'd take him out too. can upgrade your range and stuff. Oh, my tanks are over here in a big battle. I walked right into my tanks. They started getting fired up.
Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders.
You talking to me? You talking to me?
Ready.
Oh. So I thought, talking to me. Oh. I don't know if we can get this
Slow.
last one.
Enemy detected.
Oh, I just passed one. Crap.
Standing by. Enemy detected.
Where's he at? Oh, he's over here. Okay. Well, here we go. Watch this. Land in there. I clicked on this and I hit load and loaded him up. Now if you look over here, you can see there's a plane in there. Go into the hangar, activate, reload.
Reloaded.
See, he got his ammo back. Allocate. This tells you how many ore you got left. It costs to reload only one. If you upgrade him, it costs more. When you get a gold plant, you can actually upgrade these planes and make them really bad. Tough against anti-aircraft and other planes. Okay, here we go. We're going to bring him right back out into the battle. Notice you don't have two shots. Now, if I'd left him in there overnight till the next turn, he would have went ahead and got those extra two shots back. But we're not really stressed about that. We got things under control here. Pretty obviously. Pretty obvious. Okay, here we go. Couple more and so this should be the last turn.
Ready.
Pretty sure this is going to be the last turn. I'd be shocked. There we go again.
Ready.
Let's go over here in the darkness. It's kind of dark over here. Anything's lurking over here. Nope. No bad guys. Another A.W.A.C. That was smart. Keep them A.W.A.Cs coming. Keep lighting it up. In case they're hiding there. Alright. Game over maybe?
Begin.
No. What the heck? Must be something hiding. There he is.
All systems go.
I'm on it. I'm trying to end our turn there and see if it's over. It's gotta be getting close.
Begin.
Huh. Well, they're still out there.
Ready.
Somewhere.
Ready.
Spread the planes out
Ready.
till we find them.
Ammunition is low.
I might as well recharge him since he's here.
Ready. Awaiting orders.
I'll be darned. It's kind of, that's why it's kind of nice the mining stations if you you know, have it on that setting to where if their mining stations are gone, it's over. Because think about it, if you had 3 players, you're trying to clean everything up. Whew. That's why I didn't do that. It'd take forever. It takes a long time. And then your third player is really, by the time you get to him, get around to help trying to get him, he's ready for you.
New unit available this turn. Unit finished. Building.
What are we building here? I better keep building some A.W.A.Cs. Lighten up the sky, because we can't, we got a straggler somewhere we gotta go find. Might be a tank.
Reloaded.
looking at the darkness, trying to light up, or make a perimeter and light it up, go around. Maybe I can build a...
I finished up that board. It wasn't that hard. There was only another scout floating around, and so it pretty much gives you the basics on how to play. And I think you'll find it quite fun if you give it a chance. Have a great day.